Coach Matt talked about simplifying. You talked about simplifying after the game the other night. What does that mean from an offensive standpoint for the layman?
I think just simplifying from our standpoint, what we're talking about is maybe we have some more direct play calls that don't have maybe quite as many choices that we've had in the past, so that we can maybe snap the ball a little quicker and just make the play a little simpler for our quarterback. I'm sorry, how do we get better with what? Well, I think part of it is maybe using fewer protections and just being better at it, and I think that's part of that simplification process. We have some very very simple breakdowns and protection that the good news, we can improve on them and handle them and fix them. It's not all overly intricate. So overall, I'm just probably I'm not happy with our base foundational offensive execution. That really wasn't an issue until the Alabama game. The center change at Cal was a big issue for us. I see Alabama as a different issue. One, the caliber of talent that we were playing, and just some fundamental breakdowns and some things that we wanted to do. I think some of the things that we wanted at Alabama were there, and we didn't execute them, and that hurt you early. And then we got behind, and of course that changes the complexion of the game.
When you guys talk about simplifying, Phil, what is the balance between simplifying too much to so that you become predictable? I mean, is there a concern there? You're helping the players, but is there a line that you don't want to cross?
Well, we're not talking about simplifying in terms of the number of plays. We run our base number of plays, and then each week we'll add our game plan plays and some specific things for each opponent. But we're talking about simplifying from choices for our quarterback and just maybe fewer choices for our guys up front. But not we're not talking about the number of plays.
The separation, was Alabama just that good in the secondary? Because it seemed like the receivers had a really hard time finding what you call open grass.
Well, I think we banked a lot on one-on-one matchups in the game. Um, we had 10 contested balls and caught five of them, but they weren't the deep ball, the ball down the field that we wanted, and probably overall, I would say it's a little bit of both. Chuck, I think Alabama's fantastic football team. They did a good job scheming us defensively. Great talent base, and couple that with us not executing, particularly later in the first quarter, earlier in the second quarter, and it kind of put us in a hole early.
The one bright spot seemed to be Jordan Wilkins, and that you were able to get a little bit of a running game going.
People look at me crazy when I say we will find the positives from an outing like Saturday, but I think we came out of that game extremely disappointed with the way we executed. But we put a little bit more of an emphasis on our run game. I thought we were able to. We were efficient at times, and I think our guys came out with some confidence with regards to whether or not we can run the ball in this conference with the people that we have. And I don't think that's going to be a question here the rest of the season. But that remains to be seen here.